it's just from the free seats. Guy called Shadow. He's basically saying, guys, listen to yourselves because you're trying to give every excuse in covering Amorim and Ineos. Not it's not always green on the other side. Also, let's wait and see where you finish. So it's just that I think that's an interesting take because, you know, obviously we're seeing it from one side and I get it. And obviously not to just exist in an echo chamber. I know some people now, which is a bit upsetting, but it is what it is. They have their right to feel like that. There's some people now that are saying Amorim's being really foolish with the way he's managing this situation.
But but that side of it, when I said on the red carpet, we have to build, we have to stick with the thing, gut them out. But the free pass bit, when I'm saying like, that's why I was trying to talk about that interest, just to see where we were all at with that. And basically, I think most of the feeling was like, yeah, it's been that bad. Free pass to the end of the season. We ain't getting Europe. Try and do something in the cups, however far you can go. Obviously, you've got to try and win the Europa League, but try and do something in the cups. Keep rolling. Like, don't change anything. Don't change anything. Stick to the principles.
People don't like the phrase free pass, do they? I think that's the problem. If free pass implies that you could lose every game, but I think it's more like.
Owen.
But I think if it continued like this, though, it's too sweeping. It's too sweeping. It's too sweeping.
You know what it means. You know what someone says. You know what that means, Owen. When a man says a free pass, it just sounds too. It's too aggressive in the side.
Guys, we're not here for wallflowers.
No one's saying that. No one's saying that. But we're basically saying the expectation on this season is different. The expectation is
I say call it a pardon. You lot are emotional wrecks.
But that's what you were saying. You were going free pass, but I don't think it is a free pass because a free pass would imply we could lose every game between now and the season. We get relegated and we keep Ruben Amorim, right?
No,
and
he wouldn't keep getting relegated.
Job. But that's a free pass.
Owen, what were they saying before?
There you go, Owen. Now we're podding.
Owen,
go on.
People said,
go on.
If you get relegated, good for a reset. Can get things.
No.
Some people said that, but let's be real though with the relegation thing. If I'm being honest,
we're not getting relegated.
We're not getting relegated. So just leave that. So what is? Can I just say then? Can I just say this? Can I just say this? Can I just say this? KG, right? We say we don't like the term free pass. So what is the expectation of Ruben Amorim this season? I'm going to ask an open-ended question. What is the expectation of Ruben Amorim this season? Is it nothing?
Don't get relegated.
Right. Well, then that's a free pass then. That's a free. Do what you want. Lose record amount. Keep losing. Just don't get relegated. But we're not going to get relegated. That's a free pass.
Well, but this is what I'm saying. I think everyone keeps saying it's embarrassing. Man United need to get 41 points, and then we need to prepare for next season. Now, I want him to push in the Europa League. I want us to see what we can do. But then every time I talk about, let's see if we can win it. Hold on. Let me land this. I wanted to push in the Europa League, yeah. But guess what? Everyone, as soon as I say, let's see what we can do in the Europa League, people's like, are you stupid? We're not going to do anything in the Europa League. So then after, okay, well, using everything that everyone's saying, as Carragher comes out and says, I wanted to say, he's silly for saying this team's really bad because I wanted to say it. Bro, this is a shite team. We are not better than getting to the 41 points and done. And then guess what? It's time to rebuild. If you're telling this man, try and work a miracle with no signings and players that he doesn't even want, and then all of a sudden, but he has to go up the league. How? Go ahead.
So can I say something?
Yes.
When all is gone domestically, can't build for the future, can't do nothing. 100%. What's the point? Don't change. In cup competitions, because that's what we got. We got the FA Cup, we got Europa League. Yeah. Because remember, it wasn't too long ago. We're still saying we're shit. But we're in it for cups. Still need to win. Still want to have ambition to do stuff. Eric Ten Hag, in certain games, as we got through the cups, different stages, you change something momentarily because it's one-off games to get through. Are we saying that in these cups, again, don't change anything, don't do anything, like Aditya says there, F the cups. F the cups, man. Don't mean anything. F the cups. So basically, don't try to do anything to get us to the next stage. Just keep it's a free pass. So just
I'm saying we're gonna try and the main thing is the bread and butter is we need to be in this league, right? We're going to try and.
But we are going to be in the league.
And also as well, these players, yeah, if they even got a whiff of free pass, then we're not going to win a single game because they don't try that much. Exactly. Anyway, I think, yeah, the thing we do actually also have to consider is legitimately, I know there's not many days left of the window, but like if we do get a couple of signings in, and let's say we get like 2 wing backs, let's say we get a left wing back, and we got like a right wing back in, whatever, then I think there would be an expectation of it should get a little bit better because, you know, the players are coming in. So again, that's another part of it where it's like, well, it depends what happens over the next couple of weeks, I think, too. But I think, again, with the free pass, it just kind of implies that, again, it all doesn't matter. And I suppose in the long term, it doesn't. But what my thing would be for the rest of the season, I think it's going to be that we're going to continue on being like what it's been over the last few weeks, which is there'll be a couple of results we don't think we're going to get. And we go, tell you what, that wasn't bad. And then there'll be, you know, we'll play some not so great teams like we play Southampton. We'll scrape through those games and go, okay, we'll play better teams, likely at home, like when we played Brighton, like when we played Newcastle or whoever. We'll lose those games and it'll be like, oh, Man United in the mud. We will be Chelsea of, you know, the last couple of seasons where they were, you know, like 13th, 12th, you know, that kind of mid-table fodder. And I think that will be enough to get him to the end of the season. But it does hinge on what we do in the next couple of weeks in January. Because if players do come in, then there will be a bit of an expectation of, well, some players come in. It's not going to be completely perfect. But I think that kind of like, you know, and like again, the game at the weekend where I didn't even get Southampton, but we did just get outplayed. We just got outplayed, and you're looking around going, those players can't do it, and they're not good enough. Even if you did get in a couple of specialty positions, I think there would be a little bit of like, all right, I'm not expecting us to score goals, but I'm expecting to see a bit more from the wing backs. I'm expecting to see a little bit more, not massive improvement. So again, it's still kind of up in the air.
Can I say this? We said, yeah, this team needs open heart surgery. So what are you lot expecting from this team? Everyone knows the truth about this team. Everyone knows the truth about this club.
Open heart surgery again.
You can see
it again. We've already had it before.
Yeah, you can see. Well, no, we said we got open heart surgery. People said we got BBL. We didn't. We went in for the wrong thing. Do you know what I mean? We went in for the aesthetics. We didn't go in for what we actually needed. So now,
open heart surgery. We came out with a new hairline.
Yeah. Like, what are you not doing? What are you not playing at? So everyone knows the issue with this team. We week in, week out. You watch us on the match views. Anything we do, we start the show and then we quickly realize this team is shit. Yeah. All the pressing monster is Ahmad. Stop Ahmad, stop Man United. Frustrate Bruno or go 1-0 down. Bruno's gonna try and start to try and start doing things that he shouldn't do. Onana's gonna just be Onana. You know, there's Delo is gonna absolutely give nothing on that side, even though apparently he's great at delivery. All those things, those arguments age like trash. Because Delo, what is he like? Is he a better version of Wan-Bissaka in a sense? What is that? Because apparently he's good on the ball and he's good delivery. I haven't seen shite, yeah. But then we all know we got all these issues. We got, unfortunately, Kobe's struggling a bit in the position that he's in. We got problems all over the place. So now you lot looking like that and saying, well, should this manager be given a free? You can see the issues. You can see the problems. There's so many there. So now to say, no, I expect something from this manager when Ten Hag couldn't get something from these players and he spent the money. He spent all the money on them. They're his players. They sacked the man that wanted these guys, that worked with these guys before, in the past. So you're telling me he knows these players, couldn't get a tune out of them. A guy that comes in with an exactly different system, he has to come in and get a tune out of them. How? How does it work? I just now got to perform a miracle. That for this to work here, everyone has to do things that they never done before. You have to tell us that for this team to really get into gear, Delo has to find sensational form. I'm talking form that he's never attributed in his life.
He had several transfer windows. He had 600 million. At the very least, he should get, Ruben Amorim minimum should get into what? December next year, minimum, where it's he said the 2.5 years is enough to know, like, if I'm the right guy.
because that's like 2 solid summers. Yeah,
he should have at least
we should see input. We should see improvement after each window. That's for sure. But also, you have to look at the other side of, okay, so throwing these players throwing these players under the bus. Sorry, yes, 100%. Like, call them out. Some people saying, "Oh, you shouldn't say the team shit in public." Most of us are saying, "Good,